So what up, my people? Welcome to another episode of this football prediction podcast show, where we bring you football prediction, sports betting tips that will help you increase your chances of winning, significantly and beating the odds in the long run. It is another weekend, and of course, we're here with more sporting events and insight about those sporting events as well as safe market options for your use today. So don't forget to hit the like button to show support to the channel. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is what we do. So we invite you to, hit the like button and subscribe button, of course. And don't forget to turn notification bells on, everyone, so you'll be the first to know every time we post this thing of value that will be valuable to you as far as sport betting is concerned every single day. Don't forget to do that right now. So welcome back, guys. My name is Huka, and I will be your host on this daily podcast show, where we bring you football predictions, sports betting tips that will help you, increase your chances of winning significantly as you go about making your picks today. So very important to note that you can use the information here to the best of your to your advantage, basically, or you could go with our safe market options, or our opinions, basically, as far as those events are concerned, given the reports and our analytics that we've done on those events that we're tracking every single day. So whichever one you want to do is up to you. You could make use of both of them anyways. So whatever the case is, you will find something of value on the channel, whether you're just starting out or you've been a professional, been doing this for a while. This will aid you, to make better informed decisions basically as you go about doing what you do daily. Okay, so that being said, let's just get right into the sporting events we have for you today. But before we do that, yesterday was a bit tricky. We had a couple of, you know, factors that we talked about that affects, the outcome of events. In most of those events, you could look at that Bayern Munich game where they had a red card and lost that game. That is one of, the factors we're talking about playing right there in our faces. They were leading eventually and had a red card and ended up losing that game. If I remember correctly, the odd for Bayern Munich to win was at 1.21, very small, but because of that red card, it tilted the whole game upside down, and it wasn't in favor of whoever would have gone with Bayern Munich to win. In any case, so that being said, let's get right to the sporting events for today, and insights about the sporting events as well as supermarket options. We have 19 of those for you guys on YouTube, and the others will be shared in our Telegram community as always, you know. So if you want to find that, you can find the link to our Telegram community in our bio. It will be there, or we could pin it in the comment section. Whichever one, just check for both ways. You'll find it in one of those places just mentioned. All right. So that being said, let's get right into the events that we have for today. 19 of them. The first is the game between Tottenham and Bournemouth, and here's insight about that sporting event for those who are looking to back that today.
A fascinating tactical battle is expected when Tottenham and Bournemouth face off, as both sides have excelled in high pressing this season. In fact, Bournemouth leads the Premier League in forcing turnovers in the attacking third, with Spurs following closely behind in second place. Although Postecoglou's squad has struggled in recent matches, they are likely to find a way to halt their recent slump and put in a stronger performance. However, with the demands of European competition potentially taking a toll on Tottenham's energy levels, Bournemouth may find opportunities to exploit tired legs and do enough to return home with a hard-earned point from this encounter.
Given the report that we have there, we think that giving Tottenham 2 goals advantage going into that sporting event, even though they just came back from the Europa, they should be able to maintain that advantage up until the end of 90 minutes handicap at an odd of 1.23 in that sporting event. Next is the game between Portsmouth and Leeds United, and here's insight or information about the sporting event taking place today for those looking to back it.
Portsmouth will undoubtedly draw confidence from their impressive run of form, having suffered defeat just once in their last 11 outings. This consistency has helped them build momentum, but they will also recognize the significant challenge that awaits them in Sunday's clash. Despite Portsmouth's resilience, they are set to face a Leeds side that possesses a higher level of quality across the pitch. Given their attacking firepower and overall squad depth, Leeds should have the necessary edge to overcome their opponents and secure a crucial victory by the final whistle.
Given the report that we have there, we think that the away team to win either of the halves would be the safe way to play this one at another 1.23. So we expect Leeds to win either of either side of the 45 minutes. They should lead in that sporting event today. Next is the game between Real Madrid and Rayo Vallecano, and here's information about that sporting event taking place today for your use.
Rayo Vallecano has delivered a string of impressive performances throughout the season, proving themselves to be a formidable side. However, their upcoming challenge against Real Madrid is made significantly tougher by the absence of several key players, which could greatly impact their ability to compete at their usual level. Had Real been at full strength, they might have posed a serious challenge for Los Blancos, potentially making this encounter far more competitive. However, with their squad depleted, it becomes increasingly difficult to see them keeping up with the Spanish giants. Given these circumstances, Real Madrid is expected to capitalize on their opponent's weakened lineup and cruise to a comfortable home victory on Sunday afternoon.
So given the report that we have there, we think that it is safe to say that Real Madrid should be able to win this one today at an odd of 1.30. Though we feel like that motivation to win might have dwindled a little bit, given that Barcelona game was postponed yesterday because of a tragic incident that occurred. But whatever the case is, we think that Real Madrid should be able to win today, and that's priced at another 1.30 in that one. Next sporting event is between Real Sociedad and Sevilla, and here's information about that sporting event taking place today.
Real Sociedad will be determined to keep their attention firmly on this weekend's fixture, but with the crucial Europa League showdown at Old Trafford looming on Thursday, there is always the possibility that their focus may drift toward that high-profile encounter. The challenge of managing their squad and maintaining intensity in both competitions could prove difficult, potentially affecting their ability to secure a victory in this match. Meanwhile, Sevilla has developed a habit of grinding out draws in recent weeks, sharing the spoils in 5 of their last 8 outings. Given their ability to frustrate opponents and Sociedad's potential distraction with European commitments, we anticipate the visitors will do enough to come away with a hard-fought point from this encounter.
So given the report that we have there, we think that it is safe to give Sevilla a 2-goal advantage going into that sporting event and expect them to maintain that 2-goal advantage handicap until they have 90 minutes at another 1.20, given that they have the home team has another fixture in their mind and could rotate, and Sevilla should be able to take advantage of that today. Next sporting event is between Empoli and Roma, and here's insight about this sporting event taking place today for your use.
Roma has been in formidable form on home soil, stringing together 4 consecutive victories in front of their supporters. Now, they have a prime opportunity to translate that success into an improved record on the road as they take on an Empoli side struggling near the foot of the table. Even if Roma opts to rotate their squad and introduce fresh legs into the lineup, the sheer depth and quality within their ranks should still give them a clear advantage. With Empoli dealing with a number of injury setbacks, it is difficult to see the host mounting enough of a challenge to prevent the visitors from securing a valuable away win.
Given the report that we have there, we think that the away team to win or draw will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.28 in that sporting event. Next is the game between Juventus and Atalanta, and here's insight that we have about this sporting event on a closer look at it for your use today.
Atalanta has been the most prolific team in Serie A when it comes to scoring from open play, having found the net 45 times in such situations this season. On the other hand, Juventus has established themselves as the toughest defensive unit in the league, conceding a mere 12 goals. With such contrasting strengths, this matchup promises to be an intriguing tactical battle between attacking firepower and defensive resilience. While Atalanta's form has dipped in recent weeks, Juventus has been steadily improving, building momentum at a crucial stage of the season. Given the trajectory of both teams, the hosts appear well positioned to capitalize on their opponent's struggles, secure a victory, and move level on points in the Serie A standings.
Given the report that we have there, we think that Juventus, the home team, should be able to score, and that's what we're going with today at a valuable odd of 1.30 in that sporting event. Next is the game between Ancient Frankfurt and Union Berlin. And here's insight, on a closer look by the team for your use today.
Eintracht Frankfurt may have encountered difficulties in recent weeks, but one aspect of their game that remains undeniably strong is their impressive record at Deutsche Bank Park. Their home performances have been a key factor in their campaign, providing them with a solid foundation even when their overall form has wavered. Meanwhile, Union Berlin has struggled significantly, both in terms of their away results and their general performances across all competitions. Their inability to produce consistent displays on the road could make Sunday's encounter an uphill battle, and given Frankfurt's strength at home, the visitors may find it extremely challenging to come away with a positive result.
Given the report that we have there, we think that the home to win or draw is the safe way to play this one today at an odd of 1.23 in that sporting event. Next is a sporting event between Le Havre and Saint Etienne, and here's insight, about the sporting event taking place today.
Le Havre's recent form may be somewhat inconsistent, but when compared to Saint Etienne's struggles in 2025, they have undoubtedly fared better. Their opponents have endured a torrid run over the past 3 months, managing just a single victory in that time, a worrying statistic that does not bode well for their chances in this upcoming clash. While Le Club Doyen has found it difficult to secure positive results in front of their home crowd, their troubles pale in comparison to Saint Etienne's dismal away record this season. With the visitors having suffered defeat in the vast majority of their matches on the road, it appears likely that they will once again leave empty-handed when the final whistle blows on Sunday.
Given the report that we have there, we think that the home team should be able to score today, and that's what we're going with at an odd of 1.25 in that sporting event. Next is the game between Nice and Lyon from the Ligue 1 in France, and here's insight about that sporting event for those who are looking to back it today.
Both teams will be highly motivated to secure all 3 points in this encounter, but given their respective strengths and styles of play, a closely contested and entertaining draw seems the most probable outcome. Lyon possesses an abundance of attacking talent, making them more than capable of breaking down their opposition's defense. Despite facing a challenging opponent, their offensive firepower should allow them to create enough opportunities to at least earn a share of the spoils by the final whistle.
In the report that we have there, we think that, over 1.5 goals will be scored here at an odd of 1.20 in that sporting event. The next is the game between Willem II and Utrecht from the Netherlands Eredivisie, and here's insight about that sporting event taking place today.
After getting back to winning ways in their most recent outing, FC Utrecht will be eager to build on that momentum and secure another crucial victory. Given their superior quality, they should have the upper hand against a struggling Willem II side that finds itself slipping dangerously close to the Eredivisie relegation zone amid a worrying run of poor results. With Utrecht regaining confidence and Willem II failing to turn their fortunes around, the visitors could find themselves outmatched, making it highly likely that the host will claim all 3 points in convincing fashion.
Given the report that we have there, we think that, the away team to win or draw will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.27 in that sporting event. Before I go on to the next event, I'd like to ask you guys to take 1 second to hit the like button and another to hit the subscribe button to become a part of this community of savvy sports traders that we are growing. And don't forget to turn your notification bells on so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel and you do not miss out on important updates as well. So moving on now, the next sporting event we have is the game between NEC and Go Ahead Eagles from the Eredivisie in Netherlands. And here's some reports that we have on looking at that event closely by the team.
After securing an impressive draw against Feyenoord, NEC will approach this fixture with confidence, believing they have what it takes to secure another valuable result. Their recent performance suggests they are capable of competing against strong opposition, which should give them plenty of motivation heading into this encounter. However, their opponents have been gaining momentum and steadily improving, making them a tough challenge to overcome. With their sights set on climbing the table and closing the gap on the teams above them, the visitors should have enough quality to extend their positive run and claim another crucial victory.
Given the report that we have there, we think that, the home team winning to nil will not be the case today at an odd of 1.24. So the home team win to nil, no. is the opinion, is the option that we've gone with, our opinion basically, in that sporting event at 1.24 in that one. Next is the game between PEC Zwolle and Ajax, and here's insight about that sporting event taking place today for those looking to back it.
Although Ajax may feel the effects of a demanding European clash earlier in the week, their overall quality and depth should still give them a decisive advantage in this weekend's league fixture. Their ability to control matches at both ends of the pitch has been a key factor in their dominance, and even with potential fatigue, they are well equipped to maintain their strong domestic form. Given their superior squad and consistent performances in the Eredivisie, Ajax should have little trouble continuing their impressive run and securing another victory on Sunday.
So given the report that we have there, we think that, the away draw no bet will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.25 in that sporting event. Next sporting event is between Santa Clara and Moreirense, and this is from the Portuguese league basically, and here's information about that sporting event for those looking to back it today.
Although both teams enter this matchup on the back of disappointing form, Santa has been the more consistent side over the course of the season. Their recent struggles appear to be nothing more than a temporary dip, rather than a sign of deeper issues, and this fixture presents a prime opportunity for them to regain their footing. With Moreirense enduring a tough spell of their own and failing to find solutions to their ongoing problems, Santa should have the necessary quality to take advantage of their opponent's struggles and get back to winning ways in this encounter.
In the report that we have there, we think that, the home win or draw will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.26 in that sporting event, and that's what we're going with in that one. Next is the game between Casa Pia and Sporting Lisbon, and here's the information that we have about that sporting event taking place today for your use.
This encounter promises to be a tightly contested affair, with Casa Pia looking to make full use of their strong home form and exploit Sporting's inconsistent performances away from home. Their recent displays on familiar turf should give them confidence heading into this clash as they seek to challenge one of the league's top sides. However, history favors the visitors, who have consistently asserted their dominance in this fixture. With their sights set on maintaining their position at the top of the table, Sporting will back themselves to overcome any hurdles and grind out a crucial victory to further solidify their lead.
So given the report that we have there, we think that the away draw no bet will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.20 in that sporting event, and that's exactly what we're going with in that one. Next sporting event is between Celtic and Hibernian, and here's insight about that sporting event taking place today for those looking to back it.
Hibernian will take plenty of confidence from their recent performances, particularly their impressive victory over Celtic at the end of last month. Their strong form gives them reason to believe they can pose a challenge in this encounter. However, Celtic's overall dominance in domestic competitions this season cannot be overlooked. With their superior squad depth and consistency, they remain clear favorites to secure all 3 points. Given their strength at home and their determination to maintain their lead at the top, the hosts are expected to come away with a comfortable victory.
Given the report that we have there, we think that the home to win will be the safe way to play this one at another of 1.24. It's safe to say that Celtic should be able to win this sporting event today, and that's what we're going with in that sporting event. The next sporting event we're tracking is the game between Sivasspor and Godset, and this is from the Turkish Superliga. And here's information about that sporting event taking place today for your use.
Sivasspor has endured a difficult campaign, with defensive vulnerabilities and a lack of firepower in the final third contributing to their struggles. Their inability to maintain consistency at both ends of the pitch has been a major factor in their underwhelming performances this season. However, they have fared noticeably better on home soil compared to their away outings, which could work in their favor. Facing an opponent that has managed just a single victory on the road all season, Sivasspor may be able to capitalize on familiar surroundings and grind out a hard-fought 1-1 draw in front of their supporters.
So given the report that we have there, we think that, giving the home team 2-goal advantage going into the sporting event and expect them to maintain that 2-goal advantage handicap will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.24 in that sporting event. The next is the game between Samsunspor and Adanaspor, and here's insight about this football event taking place today.
Samsunspor has encountered defensive issues in recent weeks, with their backline proving vulnerable at times. However, their attacking efficiency has remained a strong point, allowing them to create and convert chances effectively despite their struggles at the other end of the pitch. Meanwhile, Odono has been plagued by defensive frailties on their travels, conceding 3 goals in each of their last 3 away matches. Given their opponents' ongoing difficulties at the back, Samsunspor should be well positioned to capitalize on their attacking strengths and secure an important home victory in front of their supporters.
So given the report that we have there, we think that it is safe to say that the home team will be able to win the sporting event today, and that's priced at a note of 1.29 in that sporting event. The next sporting event is the game between Alanyaspor and Galatasaray, and here's insight about that sporting event taking place today basically for your use.
Containing Galatasaray is no easy feat for any team, and for Alanyaspor, the challenge is even greater given the visitors' strengthened attacking lineup for this encounter. With their opponents adding extra firepower to an already potent front line, the hosts face an uphill battle in their attempt to keep them at bay. Both teams have displayed defensive frailties in recent weeks, which could lead to an open and high-scoring affair. However, with Galatasaray's attacking reinforcements and overall superiority in the final third, they should have the necessary firepower to outscore their opponents and emerge victorious from this contest.
In the report that we have there, we think that it is safe to say that an away win or draw will be the safe way to play this one for those looking to back that event today, and that's priced at a note of 1.18 in that sporting event. Next and finally is the game between Boston Celtic and Los Angeles Lakers, and here's insight about this basketball game taking place early on today for those who will be looking to back it.
With the Celtics grappling with an ongoing injury crisis, the Lakers will view this as a prime opportunity to secure another victory on the road in Massachusetts. Their recent success in this matchup should give them added confidence as they look to capitalize on their opponent's weekend squad. While Boston remains a formidable side, the absence of key players could significantly impact their ability to compete at full strength. Given the Lakers' momentum and the favorable circumstances, they appear well positioned to do just enough to claim another important win in this encounter.
So given the report that we have there, we think that the away team, which is Lakers, winning when you add 10 points to their final score, the side of this final score, a handicap, including overtime, at another 1.67 in that sporting event is the way to go if you're looking at playing that one safe today. So these are the sporting events we have for you today. Safe market options with them, as well as insight about these sporting events that will help you make better informed decisions and beating the odds in the long run, increases your chances of winning significantly. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that you're able to find some value from this. Don't forget, to carve out 1, 2, 3 or 4 slips from the events that have been provided for you today. That will basically help you increase your chance of winning. And keep in mind also that there are factors that can influence the outcome of these sporting events. We talked about that earlier on in the video. Factors like VAR, red cards, own goals, penalty kicks, injuries and fitness concerns, will be factors that can affect the outcome of these events. So you want to keep that at the back of your mind basically, and gamble responsibly, knowing that these factors can affect the outcome of these events. Okay, so that will be all for now, guys. Till we see you again in the next video. May the odds be in our favor always, guys.